sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart to slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's hard.
Good morning. Test, test, test. Check, check, check. Good morning. Hold on a minute. Good morning, fellow YouTubers of the world. And welcome, welcome, welcome to another grand and glorious episode of Arizona Podcast, starring I, your lovely, wonderful host, Mr. Arizona. It is now approximately 10:44 in the PM, in the AM, on Sunday, September 24th. (2022). How's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing well out there in YouTube land. Me, I am doing fantastic. I'm sitting here getting ready to make a nice breakfast. I'm going to be making one of my world famous cheese quesadillas with eggs, as I usually do, ladies and gentlemen. Just getting some stuff out of here. So how's everybody doing this morning? I hope that you are doing exceptionally well. I hope that you are doing really good, and I hope you're having a really good day, morning, afternoon, whatever the case may be. Me, happy Sunday, everybody. I'm just happy to be on here. Just happy to be on here, happy to be chatting. See, this proves right here, beyond a reasonable doubt, that numbers don't mean a thing to me. Because, hey, if people show up, they show up. If they don't show up, then they don't show up. Simple. Not one single person that is subscribed to this channel or even on the internet, not one single person is obligated to be here today. You're not. Either you choose to be here, or you don't choose to be here. I hold no judgment over people. The subject I really wanted to talk about, I'm going to try and see if I can get my mind together. See, I've heard a lot of people talking about family members, especially the little ones. And a lot of people do it. My thing is this. Now, you all know my situation. You all know the allegations that were pressed up against me, saying that, I did this, I did that. Nasty shit floating around. Which wasn't fucking true. Yeah. I got pissed off about it. I reacted to it. But did I ever talk about their family members, their auntie, their uncle, their sister, their brother, yada, yada, yada? No. I didn't. I let it go at that. Because why? Because just because some idiot online stoops themselves down to a low down, dirty, no good piece of garbage level, that doesn't give me the okay to do it. Because my theory is this: two wrongs don't make a right, even though two rights made an airplane. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. I just made a little joke. But like I said, just because somebody's being a nasty, dirty son of a bitch, that doesn't give you the go-ahead to just do it too. Because why? Because guess what? When you stoop down to their level, that makes you just as guilty as the person doing it. You realize how many people have talked shit on my family and dragged my family through the mud? A lot. A lot of people. They really have. And yeah, I did. I got pissed off. I reacted stupidly, but I reacted. And you know what I should have done? Something that should be a must in the YouTube section, especially in the drama community. If someone's talking shit on you or doing saying nasty shit. You know what the best way to do it? The best way is to ignore the little bastard. And guess what? They'll disappear and go away because they're not getting the satisfaction that they're looking for from you. See, everybody looks, and especially in the drama community, we all look for reactions. We all look for responses. Hell, everybody goes ape shit over a fucking train wreck. Everybody goes ape shit when someone's going off on somebody. Oh, you dirty motherfucker. Everybody goes off on it. You know, if I was to truly go off, I could probably get 20, 30 people piled up in here very easy. Just by going off. Because that's the way the people in the drama community operate. They operate like that. They search the internet, search the internet, search the internet. They look for train wrecks and they go to them. Every single time. Every single fucking time. They do. And, you know, it's sad. But then again, it is the nature of the community that was created. Everybody talks shit. Everybody looks for responses. Everybody looks for reactions. That's the way it is. Me, I used to be like that. I used to be looking for responses, looking for reactions. Oh, gotta respond. Gotta respond to this. Oh, gotta respond to that. Ooh, that motherfucker pissed me off. Oh, okay, I'm gonna give him what for? Well, you know what happened? One thing happened to me. I grew up and I decided to take advice from people that have been saying this to me for years. And they said, you know what? The best thing you could do, the best thing you could do to stop them, all of them from talking, all of them from responding to you, everything. The best way to stop it was to ignore it. Like I did. There was tons of allegations about me. There was tons of bullshit about me floating around. But you know what? And this comes from someone close to me as well. And they told me, you know, if I was to go around and chase everybody that was talking shit on me or that was making allegations on me, this and that and this and that. If I was to do things like that, I would be literally wearing myself out every single day. And that's the honest truth. If I was to chase everyone that talks shit, like bring up everybody that talk crap and do all that, I would be wearing myself out, man. Because regardless of what you say or what you do, if somebody's bound and determined to talk shit on you, then that's exactly what they're going to do. That's exactly their intention. That's exactly what they plan on doing. And they'll do anything to try and get you to respond back. Because once you clap back, then that gives them even more information, ammunition to throw back at you on top of the first one that they threw at you first. It's an endless cycle of basically mudslinging. It's an endless cycle, folks. And it gets to the point to where you have to decide, is it really worth keeping this thing going? Or can't you be the bigger person and just let the shit go, because you know deep in your heart what's true and what's not true, what's fact and what's fiction. And you don't have to prove yourself for nothing or nobody. I've never, ever had to prove myself here on this platform. I've never had to explain myself here on this platform. I am who I am because that's who I chose to be. Okay? Love me, hate me, like it or leave it. I am who I am. I do what I do. That's that. I speak how I feel on this platform. And that's what a lot of people don't do. And that's why they have the problems the way they do. That's why there's all these issues inside the drama community. Because people inside the drama community really do not communicate how they really feel. They don't touch on their true emotions, their true feelings. They hold all that shit back, and they hold it back, and they hold it back, and they hold it back until one day they just blow up. That's the way most people are. I was like that. Until finally I decided no. 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 I'm not going to hold back anymore. And my opinion still stands firm. And, you could take my opinion with a grain of salt. You could take it, hey, what's up, Mills? How you doing? You could take it and fit it on the head of a pin and have room left over. Would say a postage stamp, but that's being too generous. But like I said, I speak my opinion on here. I express myself on here very freely. And If a lot of the YouTubers out there would do that, I think if more and more people were open with their feelings and their emotions, I think the drama community would be a heck of a lot better place to be in. Because think about it. We all talk about other people and this and that because we're just dancing around the fact of what's really bothering us, of what's really getting to us, like the root cause of what's really happening. That's what a lot of people don't talk about. Like, okay, you're having an issue with this person and this person and this person. Well, why don't you skip that and explain what's really bothering you? Maybe you had a bad day at work. Maybe, you had a bad day, period, and you don't have anybody to talk to about it. Maybe that's the issue, or maybe it's something else. That's, to me, that's the big problem with a lot of people in the drama community, is that they don't talk about what's really bothering them, what's really hurting them, what's really killing them on the inside. They just want to use drama and shit talk and make up stories and do all that to cover up or distract from the fact. Because I think personally, there's a lot of people with a lot of different problems that go way deeper than just YouTube. But they don't want to deal with that. They want to just shove the problem off on somebody else. Take the spotlight away from them and put it on somebody else. But like I said, more and more people need to be seriously open with their feelings. And maybe if they talked about it and opened up more to the world, maybe the root cause of whatever it is that's bugging them, whatever it is that's happening to them, can actually be exposed and be solved. And they might actually feel better about themselves, be better about who they are, feel more secure in their own skin. Because I'm a rare person, I'm a rare breed. You'll never find another person quite like me. You won't. Because there's only one me in the world. Just one. But like I said, if more and more people in this community were more open, maybe this community would be a little bit more closer and a little bit more tightly knit than what it is. And that way we wouldn't have to need to dox each other or talk about each other or be nasty to each other. Because we expose the true root cause of what's happening to us in actual reality. And we could use just talk about it. Open your heart to it. And then that way you'd find out, oh my God, I feel a lot better. I'm glad that I discussed that. I'm glad that I talked about that. I'm glad that I opened myself up to that. But a lot of people are paranoid about it because they're afraid of ridicule. They're afraid of being made fun of. They're afraid of getting their masculinity taken away or getting their, whatever you call it, womanlility taken away. You know, because people have portray themselves on a certain image, on a certain level on YouTube. You know, and they're scared if they go against the grain that nobody's going to want to watch them no more. That nobody's going to want to be interested in listening to them no more. But to me, I'd say the general populace likes people that are true and honest to the bone. Yeah, I do cry online. I do. When I feel like it, you damn straight I do. And it's not because I'm weak. It's not because I'm, you know, strange. But I'm a very, very emotional type of guy. I always have been since the cradle. And I'm very, very open about my feelings and about how I feel. If I'm upset about something, I vent about it. If I'm sad about something, I vent about it. You know, I don't hold my feelings back. And that's the problem with a lot of people in this community. They hold things back. They don't let it out. You know, sooner or later, you gotta let that poison out. You've got to get that garbage off your chest. You got to get it away from you and say, look, this may not be what everybody else wants to hear. This may not be what everybody else wants to see. But God damn it, at the end of the stream, at the end of the day, it's going to make you feel 100% better. Because you finally got what you've been wanting to say for a long time out of your system. You finally got it off of your chest. You finally got it out of your mind. You finally cleansed yourself of all that garbage. And you feel 100% better afterwards. You really do. That's what happens to me. Whenever I go off on a tirade or whenever I go off on a rage or whatever I'm feeling, it really helps me out a lot. And it does. When I talk about it, when I discuss it, because it helps me to get that poison out of my system. Helps me to get that poison off of my mind. So that things could be more peaceful, more tranquil. Like right now, I feel good. I really do. It's Sunday, it's beautiful out. The weather's starting to calm down a little bit. It's not as hot as it's been. I'm actually getting outside and doing more things now. And it's great. It really is. Honestly, it is. And I am truly, truly happy. And I'm truly satisfied for the progress that I've made and for the decisions that I've made. Going apart from people and doing my own thing was 100% the best decision I ever made. Because I was involved with all kinds of different things, getting pushed and pulled in all kinds of different directions. Until finally, with the intervention of a good, close, personal family member of mine, she told me exactly what I needed to hear when I needed to hear it. Go, out of here. She told me simply. She saw me how frustrated I would get. She saw me how upset I was getting. She saw me how miserable and how physically and mentally unhappy I was. And you know what she said without skipping it? Without skipping a beat? She said this to me, and I'll never forget it. AZ, and she looked me dead in the eye when she said it. She said, AZ, enough is enough. It's time to stop. It's time to start being you and not being somebody else that I don't even know. It's time to quit. Enough is enough. I don't want to see you suffer like this. I don't want to see you acting like this. Because this isn't you. This isn't who you are as a person. This isn't who you are as a human being. Enough is enough. It's time to stop and change. And that's exactly what I've done. And you know what? I'm very proud of my change. I really am. I'm happier. I'm healthier. I feel a lot better now than I ever have been since 2015 when I first started here. Everybody always told me throughout the years, they said, why don't you just do you? You know, the drama community is not for you. It's not for you, AZ. It's not. It never was. It just took me a long time to really understand what they were trying to tell me. And it struck home. Trust me, it did. Especially when it took the intervention of my sister to really put things in perspective. My sister, God bless her, she has really helped me get through extremely tough times. She talks to me every day, and never, ever have I ever had a problem with her at all. None. Never had one single problem with her. That's what's weird. It's like I've had all kinds of different problems with all kinds of different people. But with this one, I never had. That was shockingly kind of a first for me. Because usually, you know, back in the day, I used to be arguing and fighting with somebody. What are you arguing and fighting with this time? I don't know. Let's check the list. Because I'm sure there's a bunch. There always was. There was always somebody I was going to get ready to talk shit on or fight or fucking argue with. It was just, you know, that was the in thing to do. You know, that was the way to be around the drama community. And naturally, I hung around people that we all had commonalities with, and we all hated the same people. We all talked shit on the same people, and that's the reason why we all got along. Because we all pretty much did the same thing. You know, it's nothing bad. It was just a part of my life learning experience, you know? And I know I tend to kind of flip from one subject to another. I don't know why I do that, but it's just kind of how my random thinking works. I'll talk about one subject, and then all of a sudden I'll flip over to an entirely different subject. And I have no control over what I say in the chat, what I say on the panel. I don't. Because I just focus on I just focus on whatever comes to my mind. Whatever I see, that's what I talk about. You know, if I see something shocking online or shocking in the paper or whatever, I'll talk about it. You know, if I see shocking weather, I'll talk about it. You know, if I'm thinking of random shit, you know, I'll talk about it. You know, it just, in other words, I pride myself on unpredictability because I'm very unpredictable. I've always been that way. Since time began, I've been that way. Nothing wrong with that. No, nothing wrong with that at all. I am me, and I am a man of unpredictability. You know, but like I said, I talk about random things, whatever comes to mind. And like I said, just I've never been a big fan of people talking about family members and yada 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 yada, all that nasty bullshit. Never been a fan of that. But I do one thing. I stay far away from people that are like that. Because, like I said, I'm here doing my own thing. I'm my own person, my own entity, and I feel great about doing it. Yep. Yuppa, yuppa, yuppa. Oh man, I just fried myself up some eggs. Oh my God. Wait till you see the final plate presentation. Oh my God, you guys are gonna be shocked. Shit looks good, 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 good. I'm about ready to plate it up right now. Let me see where my camera's going to turn on. Oh, it's going to turn on that, right? Okay, that's fine. Isn't this a beautiful presentation, ladies and gentlemen? Got the egg in the middle. You got all the quesadillas around. Oh, yeah. And there you go. See, now that I've talked about what I needed to talk about, what was really bothering me, see, it started off as a simple conversation, and then it got down to me expressing exactly what was really bothering me. And now I got to the heart of the matter. Now I feel better about it. Now I got that poison out of my system. You see what I mean? I started off talking about one subject. Then I started talking about what was really bothering me. And then I feel better now. I do. I feel relieved. I feel like kind of like my brain just took one great big giant bowel movement. And I feel awesome. I really do, because I got all that garbage, all that toxicity, all that bullshit out of my fucking system, and it's gone. It's disappeared and it's away. Now I can move on to more positive things. like, I don't know, life. Like, yesterday I had a pretty good day. Let's see. Yesterday afternoon, I did a um, lunch review on my other channel. Really good. I had what you call it? Fuck, what was that play? I had to have it for lunch, and I screwed up because I was gonna get the fries. I was gonna get the green beans, fried green beans, but I screwed up and I got the regular fries. I know, I know. I should have gotten the fried green beans, but I didn't. Like I said, I didn't think about that. You know, they just said, "Hey, what do you want?" My daughter, called me up, said, "Hey, what do you want from Habit?" And I said, "I don't know, burger, fries," because I wasn't thinking. And by the time I got around to, oh shit, I fucked up. Well, too late. But that's all right though. That's what you call a lesson learned. Then, after I ate me some good lunch, my son calls up and says, "Hey, are you ready?" And I'm like, "What? What's going on?" Later on that night, and he's like, "Well, we're gonna take you to Panda Express." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool." So I went to Panda Express for dinner last night. And that was goddamn good. And plus, I had me, let's see, orange chicken with fried rice and chow mein. And I had about 3 crab cakes. Oh, plus some broccoli beef. That's good. So I had that. And then we went to Circle K and I got me a drink, like a big gulp drink. They were out of a lot of sodas though, so my selection was limited. There you go. So I was only able to select a few soda items, not a whole bunch. Plus, I got me some chips and cookies and shit. Not really that much a big deal. And then for dessert, I got me a Dairy Queen Blizzard. It was, I think it was a caramel toffee blizzard type shit. And that was it. That was it, and that's all. So I had a pretty decent night. This morning I woke up bright and early because the goddamn dog woke me up. First, she woke me up at around maybe 2 or 3 in the morning. So I went out, took her out, fiddled around with her, tried to get her back in, and blah 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 blah. You know all that. So anyway, then she woke me up at 6 to take her out, and I tried to get her back in, and all this other crap. And finally, she woke me up at 7, and I'm like, great, now I can't get back to bed. So I went out, and while she was doing her thing, whatever, I went out and watered the plants and swept off the front porch area and came in and made my bed. And I felt pretty good about that because it was a pretty productive day. And now I'm just cooking my brunch. Not breakfast anymore, so it's brunch. And on my cooking channel, if I have the right ingredients, I might decide to show you how you guys to make tuna salad. That is, if I have the right ingredients. So yeah, a lot of good things, good vibrations going on, and I feel good. I feel better. I feel liberated, and everything is on the up and up. So anyway, I'm about to head out because I'm going to go ahead and eat me a spot of breakfast, make myself up some coffee. So you guys take care, much love, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.